Hi guys, ArchieLuxury here on the Pluta channel. I'm doing paid review. This is a super collection review. This is paid review 23QB52 quick wristwatch. Check. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a 40mm bluesy Submariner. That's right, guys. Okay, let's run the intro and let's discuss this collection. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Pluta channel. We're doing paid review 23QB52. And I got to tell you, this is an amazing collection. And let's get straight into this. I want to display the collection so you can see what he's got. Dear Archie, call me Dave for the video and find my payment of $55 via PayPal for a collection review. About me, I'm in my young 40s, a financial trader in Boston, and I've never sold a watch, nor do I plan to ever sell. I've been watching your videos since May 2009. I remember this because I had just moved to New York and I became interested in Louis Vuitton luggage and trunks. Through a Google search, I found your website, collectinglouisvuitton.com, and then your YouTube channel. I've been watching you ever since. Attached is a photo of my 7-piece meal deal. Here goes. Let's have a look at these watches. So from left to right, let's go through this collection. So the first thing we have here is an IWC Mark 16 on classic JPM pigskin strap. This is the first luxury watch I bought in 2009. This watch has surprised me with its durability and its versatility and still keeps within 5 plus or minus 5 seconds a day, even without a service. This is the watch I've worn most during my life's adventures. Next piece he's got, well, this here is a, what is it? It's a meteorite dial GMT. I don't know why he doesn't put it back on the white gold strap, but hey, what can I say? This is the watch that gave me a new appreciation for modern Rolex. When I saw this watch released at SIHH 2019, I immediately made it a priority to track it down, and I did so when COVID first hit and the watch market dropped. I picked it up from a grey dealer for barely more than retail. I love wearing this on a paratrooper strap or a rubber strap more than I do on its oyster bracelet. Fair enough. Next piece is a Cartier Tank Solo. These are quite affordable. Cartier Tank Solo quartz, a quartz shitter, but you can't deny the thin elegance. I lusted after this watch while in college, and it was the first symbol of success that I associated with watches. I put it on an aftermarket beads of rice bracelet as it reminds me of vintage Cartier. Interesting. Then we've got a super piece here. Look at this here. We got a Patek Philippe. Not just any Patek. We've got a Patek 5980. This is a chronograph Nautilus. Patek Nautilus 5980 with blue dial. To me, this is the top Nautilus, and it is an example of one of Patek's last Geneva Seal movements with a ferrous mainspring before they moved to silicon. It also has the screw fastened bracelet before Patek Cosse and moved to pin and sleeve. Moving right along, we've got a beautiful AP Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo 15202 with dark blue dial. This watch represents my ultimate Grail watch, the watch I've lusted for the longest. This is the first gen 15202 and the last of the old school hand-assembled AP Royal Oak Jumbos. I recently wrote a post on Purist Pro about this version of the 15202 and why it's my favorite and the difference between modern. Wow, very interesting. Then we've got number 6, we've got a Bulgari Octa. Look at this, Bulgari Octo Finissimo in bead blasted rose gold. This is the epitome of Italian chicness. I wear this in the summer, sun by the sea, while drinking a Negroni and smoking a Cuban cigar. It's just damn cool and clocks in at 5 millimeters thick. And then finally, number 7, we've got a Rolex 118208, 36 mil in yellow gold with navy blue dial. This is the first of the 6-digit day dates. So it has the double, well, I think all of them have the quick set. But okay. There's nothing like wearing yellow gold on the wrist with the way light reflects off the polished center links and dome sapphire and dome bezel. This is a watch you wear to boost your confidence. What next? I have a deposit on a Kerry Voutilainen Vingt 8. Delivery won't be for 3 to 5 years though. What watch do you recommend for me? So let's have a look at this collection here. What do I think? Well, I think it tells a story, and I think it's an interesting collection. But I kind of think I would. How do I put this? Okay, let's see what I like and what I don't like. So, looking at this collection here, I'll tell you what I do like. The IWC Mark 16, I think is fine. That's a great watch. It's just a classic. Not huge money compared to some of the other things in your collection, but it's a nice watch. I quite like it. The Rolex GMT Pepsi Meteorite, fantastic. Double wham. That's a bang. It's a super grail. Super grail. Fantastic. Cartier, I'm not so sure. I'd probably it's a quartz Cartier. Okay, it does its job. Okay, you like it. I get it. To me, it sort of feels a bit out of place. It's kind of I'd much rather have a steel Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso manual wind. But hey, I get the history and the story. I do like that beads of rice strap on it. The Patek, wow, the 5980 is a beautiful. That's a gorgeous. I mean, I don't know if I'd say it's top of the tree. They do Patek Nautilus. They do have one which is a perpetual calendar, but there's no denying this is an amazing piece. The Jumbo 15202, love it. Love it. I've always loved the Jumbo. Interestingly, the Jumbo does not have a second hand. It's minute and hours. And it does not have a screw-in crown, just out of interest. Then we got the Bulgari Octo Finissimo. It's really, I'm not a big Bulgari fan. It's nice. It kind of fits in with the collection, but I think they're a little bit delicate for my liking, but hey, if you like it, that's all that matters. And finally, the 36 mil day date. Yeah, I love it. I love I remember when these came out, they came out with the smooth bezel and the oyster bracelets. So it's not a president. The president is the different type of bracelet. It's a day date. It's a day date. I love it. I think it's a great piece. And I see you've got is that an Italian disc in it? So interesting. Okay, so what do I think? There's certainly some beautiful stuff there. I mean, the heavy hitting stuff would have to be the meteorite dial Pepsi, the Patek Nautilus 5980, the AP Royal Oak 15202, and the Date 8. Those are the 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 7 ain't bad. Okay, so those 4 are the strong contenders. The Bulgari, I got a hard time with the Bulgari myself. That's my opinion, but hey, if you like it, fair enough. You say, what's next? I have a deposit for a Kerry Vuta line. I think, I think personally, I'd be more inclined. I'd be more inclined to go for something like a Patek World Time. A bit of understate, especially with the Colonies dial, that painted dial on the World Time. That'd be my piece I'd go for. Kerry Vuta. I think myself, if it was me, I'd want to build up a couple of steel stunner Rolexes. I'd want to add a Submariner. I'd want to add a steel GMT, maybe an Explorer 2 would be a great add. And I'd like to add a steel Speedmaster to give you some steel watches with those main functions on them. That's what I would do. I'd be adding some steel into this collection. I'd probably replace the Cartier with a Reverso, ArchieLuxury Reverso. The Kerry Vuta line, what do I think? I'd rather get more Patek. That's my own view, but hey, it is this is an amazing, it's a knockout collection. I mean, those 4 pieces, the Meteorite Dial GMT, the Nautilus 5980, the AP 15202, and the Day Date. They're stunners. That's the stunners. Bulgari. I like the IWC. It's got a nice honesty to it, but the Cartier quartz, I have trouble with quartz in such a beautiful collection. So personally, I think it suits you. I think it's a great collection. I love the Goyard, by the way. That pattern is Goyard. What Goyard hard case item do you have there? What do you have? Fantastic collection. Fantastic. I think it's beautiful. Beautiful. Would I add I'd prefer to add, I reckon a Lange 1 I'd prefer to add than a Kerry Voutilainen. That's my preference there. That's what I would do. It's up to you. Guys, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Don't forget to get a paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I think this collection here is it's an 8.9. 8.9 out of 10. Beautiful collection. Amazing stuff. Just let down by the quartz. And I'm not a big fan of Bulgari. It's the only thing that pulls it back a bit. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this collection. And remember, if you want to buy or sell a watch, I'd recommend David SW. That's where I'd go. If you want to buy or sell a watch in America, David SW. W.
Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.
That's right, guys. David SW. That's where I'd go.